don't want to stop this wonderful conversation because that's what this evening is about. But and some of you who are hanging by the door want to just kind of swing around, so we're not all, we don't want the room to tilt. Good evening, everyone. I am Susanna Lax. I am the immediate past chair of the Trustees Council of Penn Women. I am a Penn alum. I graduated from what was then known as the College for Women. I don't know if some of you don't even know that there was something called the College for Women. We had separate deans and a separate office, and it was actually kind of nice. And I graduated in 1974. I was an English major. I received my master's from the Annenberg School for Communication, and then I became a lawyer, and I am a native Philadelphian. Practiced law in Philadelphia for many, many years. I'm now a proud Penn parent of Anna Adler, who is going to be a junior, class of 2011, who is now at Penn summer session, along with a lot of other Penn students who were not able to get summer internships this year, something very difficult. So those of you who have summer internships, congratulations. And those of you who are graduated and are employed, we would just love to hear what you're doing, and it's just a really good thing to see all of these wonderful Penn women here. Let me tell you a few things about the Trustees Council of Penn Women. We are an alumni organization now 22 years old. We were formed when the women who graduated, I guess in the 60s, were just going into business and other professions like law and medicine, and we're just beginning to really equal the males in their earning capacity and in their philanthropic potential. And Penn very wisely observed, and that would have been the chairman of the board at the time, the Shoemaker, that women like to give back, but they also like to be part of a group. And we created something called the Trustees Council of Penn Women, which is really intended to be an all-girls network. So now we have the all-girls network and the young girls network, and we're going strong. We have members all over the country, in cities all over the country. We have a number of things that we do. We meet twice a year at Penn. We raise money for the university and for our group. We give out grants to undergraduate and graduate women, to female faculty. We have committees that are dedicated to the grant making, to the fundraising, to helping female faculty, to retaining them, to recruiting them. And we also have a student life committee. And what brings us here this evening is we have a career mentoring committee. We have a signature event in the fall, our fall networking event, which we invite all undergraduate women to. And we usually have speakers who are alums or of recent vintage, maybe older vintage, to talk about job market interviewing and things like networking and mentoring that we're going to talk about tonight. But we've also established a tradition of summer events. We've had them in New York. They've been terrific. We've had them in Washington, D.C. And this group in particular has never had an LA event. And every year my husband and I come out to LA and spend a couple of weeks here, and I thought, I can't come here and not have a Trustees Council of Penn Women networking event. So congratulations to all of you, because this is our first official event, okay? And I'm pleased to welcome some Trustees Council of Penn Women members and some other guests. So let me tell you who they are, and when I mention your name, if you could just raise your hand, and then when we finish and after our speaker speaks and we answer some questions, you can introduce yourself. So Jane Gutman, who's right there, Deborah Marrow, Lori Grad, Denise Winter, Pamela Reese, and we have my classmate from Penn, another Philadelphian, Ellie Daniel, is right here, and we have a Penn alum and soon-to-be Penn parent, Donna Nadell. Donna, where are you? There you are. Everybody who just raised a hand now lives in LA and works here and is involved in the community, so please introduce yourselves. They're all very proud Penn alumni. So it is my pleasure to welcome all of you here. Those of you who are here are either recent graduates of, say, 5 years out, or rising juniors and seniors, I think. Just in terms of a show of hands, who here is a junior or senior at Penn? Okay, great. And who here is an alum? Okay, so we have a lot of alumni, terrific. Wonderful. So we'll have a chance to talk more with each other and with our members and the other alumni who are here. But I'd like to, at this time, present our speaker and give you a brief introduction. And excuse me because I'm in the Old Girls Network and I can't see a thing. Okay. Our speaker tonight, Dawn Ostroff, who I'm pleased to welcome. Hello, Dawn. Is a native of Brooklyn, New York, a transplant to LA, not unusual. She began her career as an intern in radio and TV in Miami, Florida, as a reporter, as an anchor, and so forth. And then migrated out here to the West Coast, worked, and she'll tell you more about this, at 20th Century Fox with Kushner Locke production company, with Michael Jacobs Productions, and then as Senior Vice President of Creative Affairs for Fox Television, and then as Executive VP for Programming and Production at Lifetime Television. She then served as President of Entertainment at United Paramount Network, and was President from 2005-2006, and now is Entertainment President of the CW Network, which she'll tell you more about, which is, if I hope I'm correct, a hybrid of CBS and WB. Is that right? Right. Okay, good, I got that right. And she'll tell you more about that, but I do want you all to know that Dawn has taken a career path that has taken her from one place to another, and it's been a really interesting journey, and all of you I know are probably either on your first internship or your first job, and those of you who will hear her story, all of us who are here, it's a very interesting thing. You know, it used to be, I think, that people would start a career. I was a lawyer. You know, you go to one law firm and you would be there for the rest of your career. It doesn't happen that way in the entertainment business, and it certainly no longer is like that, I don't think, in any profession. Change just occurs very, very rapidly. So we're eager to hear Dawn's story. We want to welcome you. She's also the mother of 4 children, one of whom goes to Penn, and really does it all. So with that, I bring you Dawn Ostroff.